Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new, I'm High Priestess Elif. I'm an intuitive reader. I channel most of my readings. So from the time I start the recording until I finish, I'm channeling, bringing you messages from spirit guides, angel guides, and the divine. You know, we find ourselves in relationship situations, and this reading is specifically for those of you who are struggling with knowing whether or not you are at the right place in love, whether you should continue to give energy and effort, whether or not this relationship is actually good for your soul, your heart, and your mind. Is it good for you? You know, sometimes we want something, but it's not really good for us. And we want to make it good. We want to fix it. We want to make it better so that we can hold on to it. And it never works. You can't change the energy, the essence of something. You cannot change it. You have to accept it for what it is, and only then are you able to progress and move forward and to welcome into your life what you actually need and deserve, which is happiness. And sometimes you have something really, really great, but because you are so focused on a particular outcome, you can't see it for what it is. You can't appreciate it for what it is, and then you end up causing yourself pain and the person because you want it to be something different when actually it's perfect for you the way that it is. Okay, so that is what I'm taking a look at for my collective. For those of you who are led here to see this video, I always ask that you ask your guides and keepers to guide you. Take a few deep breaths, settle into your intuition, and ask them if this reading is for you, to help you to recognize which parts of the reading is for you and not. Don't try and make things fit that don't. It is a general reading. So I always start my readings with a meditation, and I open a a channel for healing in the area of love and relationship with yourself and your relationship with those around you. So if you've subscribed, if you are a subscriber, you allow access for that channeled healing to come into your life experience, to help you with breakthrough in those various areas of your life. Okay. If you've taken the time to subscribe, to like, and to comment any of my previous videos, thank you so much. I read them all and I really appreciate it. You also make it possible for other people who need to have access to these readings to have access to them. We're all in this together, and from time to time we all need a little bit of extra help, guidance, and support. That is why I do what I do. Okay, so if you are ready, we can begin. I'm going to do three separate piles for each of you. I'm going to do 3 piles, 3 groups. So ask your guides and keepers to help you to know which is yours. 1, 2, or 3. Which number is for you? And then in your pile, under each pile, I'm going to do 3 separate piles. 1 for soul, 1 for heart, and 1 for mind. Because in some cases, your person might be here to contribute to your spiritual growth, but they're not really good for your mental health, and I will express why. So this is going to be a slightly longer one. I hope I have enough time for it, but that's what I'm wanting to do. We're looking at how this relationship contributes to your soul, your spiritual well-being. Is it good for your soul? Is it good for your heart? Is it good for your mind? Okay, thank you, Spirit. For my pile 1, is the person, the relationship that they are focusing on currently good for their soul? For my pile 1s. Thank you, Spirit. For pile 2, is this person, this relationship good for my pile 2 soul? Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Okay. For my pile threes, is this relationship, this person that they are focused on, good for their soul? Pile three. Okay, now we are looking at whether or not this relationship is good for your heart. What effect does it have on your heart chakra? Thank you, Spirit. Is this relationship good for my pile one's heart? How does it contribute to their heart chakra? Thank you. Is this relationship good for my pile two's heart? What sort of effect does it have on their heart chakra? Pile two. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Pile three. Is this relationship good for my pile three's heart? What sort of effect does it have on pile three's heart chakra? Okay, and now we are looking at the mind. What sort of effect does it have on your mental well-being, on your mind, on your beliefs, on your perspective? Sometimes that's the purpose that the relationship serves, to help you to gain new perspective, to help you to change ego constructs, to help you to gain new perspective on your beliefs around relationship and love or yourself. Thank you, Spirit. For my pile ones, how does this relationship, the person that they are focusing on, contribute to their mental well-being? Is it good for their mind? Is this relationship good for their mind, their belief systems? How does it contribute to their ego constructs? Thank you. Pile two, thank you, Spirit. How does this relationship contribute to my pile two's mental well-being, their belief systems, and their how they see relationships? Thank you. Pile twos. Pile two. And finally, pile three. Thank you, Spirit. How does this relationship, the person that my pile threes are focused on, how does this relationship contribute to their mental well-being, their belief systems, and their ego constructs? Lots going on in the mind, in the connection with the mind. We don't realize how much of our relationship initially is just based in the metaphysics, the mind, and our ego constructs, and how we see and experience and perceive their energy. Okay, guys, so we're about to begin. You've chosen your pile, either pile one, pile two, or pile three. We're going to start with pile one. Pile one. Let's just see where we are. For pile one. Right. Thank you, Spirit. How does this relationship contribute to your spiritual well-being, your soul? You are, in essence, soul. Your mind and your body, they are just tools to help you in this physical experience, but you are. The bigger part of you is soul. How does this relationship contribute to your spiritual well-being? Pile one. This relationship is so good for your soul because this relationship is teaching you self-love. This relationship is teaching you agape love. You feel very, very intense emotion when it comes to this person. And there's a reason why, because this is a soul connection. You've also found yourself experiencing that you're feeling a little bit more defensive and guarded around the relationship because it makes you feel so incredibly vulnerable. And this relationship challenges you on a spiritual level because it has come to contribute to your growth. Okay? And so what this means is it's the same for this person of yours. This relationship is very, very good for your soul. You haven't felt about anyone the way you feel about this person, even though they really, really get on your nerve from time to time, because they do challenge you and they have a tendency to trigger you. But remember that what is good for the soul often challenges the ego, because it helps us to elevate beyond our ego constructs and to stop identifying so much with who we are as ego and realize we are a soul. We are the other person. The love that you feel for this person is symbolic of the love that you know is innately who you are. So it's very beautiful. This is a beautiful connection. How does this relationship contribute to your heart chakra? Is it good for your heart? Very, very good. This is a really, really nice pile. Pile 1, this person is really, really, when you with this person, and since you've been with this person, and since they've been in your life, you've fallen deeper in love with yourself. You've been empowered emotionally. You've learned to provide yourself with everything that you need emotionally. You've started to value yourself and see who you are as an abundant being. This has also helped you to tap into new levels of passion. There's a lot of sexual chemistry here, a lot of passion between you guys, a lot of action. You inspire one another to new evolved action. You find yourself looking at things and behaving very differently to the way you have in previous relationships. You've definitely elevated in this connection, and you've established a level of emotional independence that means you are safe. You don't have to feel defensive and guarded when it comes to this person. You absolutely are in your power, even though the connection is quite intense and you can sometimes doubt that. It's good for your heart chakra because it's helping you to see that you don't have to rely on somebody else for your happiness. You can just enjoy what this is without feeling like they hold your happiness or your sadness in their hands. Because you do. And you can trust that. How does this relationship contribute to your mental well-being? Well, it's really gotten you out of your head a lot more than you were previously. You were mentally focused too much when it came to relationships. This has helped you to open your heart more. You feel a little bit nervous about it, but you are trusting your intuition more than anything else. You are trusting your intuition more than anything else. And if you're trusting your mind with whether or not you should take a step or action, then that's your indication that no, it's probably not the right thing. But if you're trusting your impulse, your intuition, then you can take a leap of faith. You don't have to worry about it, even though you feel like this whole connection, this whole situation is new for you around love. It's new. You've never felt like this before. You've never behaved like this. You've never been like this, but it's not wrong. And you don't have to fear it. You're not very in your head about this, really. This looks to me like a very healthy connection. Very, very healthy. Mind, body, and soul. Okay, Power 1, that's lovely. You've got something very special here. Take into account what Spirit has revealed for you in this connection. And to know that even when you're feeling challenged or when you're feeling uncomfortable, you are not on the wrong track. You are not getting it wrong. You can go with it. Be easy with yourself and just be. Learn to just be and enjoy. This is taking you in a beautiful direction. For those of you interested in a personal reading, you're welcome to contact me. My email is in the description box below. Take care of yourself. Do what is best for you. Love yourself first, always. And I can see that for pile 1, you know how to do that. So keep doing it. Love and light, and I will see you next time. Okay, so we are moving on to pile 2. Pile 2's, we are looking at this relationship dynamic. Is it good for your soul, your heart, and your mind? That's what we're taking a look at. Let's see what Spirit says. This relationship, this connection for your soul, very, very good. Whatever your soul tells you, whatever you feel in your soul regarding this person, whatever action you feel you need to take, whatever movement this relationship has inspired for you, this relationship has inspired you to take beautiful, profound movement in new directions. Where you might have felt stuck before, you felt that it was okay. You've suddenly had the confidence to take the leap of faith. And you can trust that you're moving in the right direction. This relationship has brought that spiritual confidence, that soul knowing to light for you. And so you know what you need to do, and you are being divinely guided with this relationship. So go with it, trust it, because you're on the right track. For pile 2, is this relationship good for your heart? What effect does it have on your heart chakra? So this relationship has taken you through a process of cleansing. Even though in your soul you feel that it's a strong connection, this relationship has challenged you because you felt hurt, and you have felt as though you are not this person's priority. You felt like you are not appreciated by them, like they've put other people or other things before you. And you've felt very sad about this. What this is helping you to do is you're experiencing pain in what this person does, as a result of what this person does, because of old experiences. So you're grieving. Not only you think you're sad about what's happening with you and this person, but you're actually grieving old stuff that you haven't healed. You've brought old wounds into this dynamic, and what this is doing for your heart is it's helping you to cleanse it. If you really sit and think about what's happened here, what this person's done, it's not even as serious or as big as you're making it, because you're making it about every disappointment you've ever had. This person's actions is not really about you, and your tendency to take things personally and then to devalue your connection is based on old trauma. So it's forced you to sort of take a step back, gain new perspective, and to realize that your well-being, your happiness, and whether or not you deciding whether or not this person is worthy of your love should be about your willingness to love, not about their behavior. So there's a tendency to, I'm going to love you if you do what I want. I'm going to love you if you do what I think is right. And that's not love. So this is really helping you to open your heart to unconditional love, to realize that you loving someone shouldn't be conditional, shouldn't be based on whether they do something that you approve of or not. You being with them is what that is based on. But you shouldn't open and close your heart chakra based on other people's actions, because it's not healthy for your heart chakra. It should be unconditional. Your capacity to be open should be about your ability to love you, who you are as a being, as love, as a soul being, as connected to source, and that is love, and cutting yourself off from that. Because when this person does things that you don't like, you also punish yourself, because you go down this dark path of sadness, and then you're sad for a couple of days until they do something else that you approve of. Then you allow yourself to be happy. You don't realize what you're doing to yourself. It's more about you than them. So that's how this connection serves your heart chakra. So it doesn't feel like it's good for your heart, but if you can grasp what I've just said, it will serve you strengthening your heart chakra, which is going to benefit your money. It's going to benefit so many areas of your life, because you're going to be open to receiving. Okay. How does this relationship contribute to your mind, your mental well-being? This relationship, as I said, and that dovetails with what's happening to you, developing a deeper understanding about what love is, what unconditional love is, and how what you do with the heart chakra, the opening and closing of it, affects your money. It is contributing to you having deeper understanding and changing your perspective about what a relationship and love is. And there is a knowing that there's a sense of home and stability when it comes to this connection. It has brought opportunity into your life for it's brought new opportunity in terms of a career, your goals, your passions, and so you have discovered new avenues for money to flow in, and the energy that this relationship's brought into your life contributes to this. It's also helping you to balance karma, which is helping you to shift how you see relationships, old relationships, how you look at what happened and realize that actually it was serving you. All of that helps you to balance your karma, so that you learn not to bring it into your present, because that holds you in a backward place. But I am seeing that you have opened yourself up to, and you're moving towards more financial well-being and stability. This relationship has been a contributing factor to that. Okay. Okay, pile 2. So you being guided intuitively to move into new directions, work-wise, career-wise, and looking at your concept of relationship in a new way, trusted. You are being intuitively guided with this. Okay, so that is your message. Now you understand how this relationship contributes to your life experience, to you as a whole. I wish you well with this. Do what is best for you. Love yourself first, because that is always the basis of any good, happy life, good, happy relationship. And for those of you interested in a personal reading, you are welcome to contact me. My email is in the description box below. Love and light, and I will see you guys next time. We are moving on to pile 3. Pile 3, so... Pile 3, we are taking a look at how this relationship contributes to your spiritual well-being. Is it good for your soul or not? Okay, so this relationship your relationship has started off with very strong communication, and what you believed about this connection in the beginning is very intuitive, because you were feeling intuitively that this is something good for you. Now you're doubting it, because now you've gone into your ego and feeling guarded. Okay, so this relationship has moved. It is more focused on an exchange of words, passion, perhaps, excitement, and on the focus has shifted to the material things. What is this person doing? What am I? And then they look at what are you doing? And so it's moved you out. It's become more about stuff. It's not really what it should be on a soul level. It's not really what it was meant to be on a soul level. Or what it could have been, not what it was meant to be, what it could have been. You guys probably possibly met one another on social media. Your relationship was initially via chat, not you didn't talk face to face. And since then you've obviously met, and the relationship has become more about, the focus has been, what am I getting from you, and what are you getting from me, and where is this going, and how do we appear to people. It's become more about stuff. It's not so, and about one another, focusing on one another. It's not offering the opportunity for you guys to go inward. How is this connection contributing to your heart chakra? So I'm seeing that this connection is really closing you off. It's not contributed to helping you open your heart chakra up, because there are too many secrets. When you're with this person, or when you are out, or how you want people to see this relationship, it's like a mask. It's an image. It's how does it look? Does it look like it's good, like I'm doing well in love? It's not. There's secrets here. There's things that you hide from your person, and that they hide from you, and you find yourself trusting your mind over your heart, your emotions when it comes to this person. You don't feel open to this person, because you don't feel safe enough to do so. You know that the two of you are not open with one another. How does it contribute to your mental well-being, your belief systems, your mind? Okay, so I'm seeing that for you guys, your relationship has gone from the initial communicating, not face to face, either via text or social media, to being together and feeling like you were feeling one another out, spending some time together but not really revealing yourselves to one another, to going back to most of your communication being via text or just via social media. There's been a pulling away, and you both did this in the mind, made this decision. So this is because this is not really what you guys want, and this is not contributing to where your soul would like to take you. Accept that this relationship has revealed certain aspects of who you are that hold you in a backward place. What you long for is depth, but what you keep attracting is something very superficial and light. And in order to welcome something deeper, you need to allow yourself to go deeper. And that's what you know, and that's what you've started embarking on in your thoughts already. Now the rest of you needs to start going along with it. This for pile threes, this is not for many of you, this is not a relationship that you're meant to move forward with. This is just something, this is a relationship that's come to reveal certain things to you that will help you to move forward and progress. But this is not supposed to be part of your life moving forward. Okay. So I hope that that answers your question. I trust that you've received the insight that you need to know what you need to do moving forward. Love yourself, wishing you the best. For pile three, what Spirit is saying is you guys really just need to focus on your relationship with yourself. Take everything that you've experienced in relationships and see how you can make it contribute to you treating yourself better, being better with yourself, loving yourself more, knowing yourself on a deeper level, because that's going to then attract and welcome in your person that is going to be able to meet you on that deeper level. Okay, so that is your reading. To those of you who are interested in getting a personal reading, you're welcome to contact me. My email is in the description box below. I wish you well, love and light, and I will see you guys next time. Bye now.